Hello friends, my name is Danielle. Welcome to My Sweet Digs, where I'm taking my builder grade home and making it custom. Come on in. I live in Corona, California. Our place is right around 1,800 square feet, excluding the backyard. Our current mortgage is at $3,000. I think it's fairly reasonable for the area that we're in. I'm a part-time executive assistant at a tech company and part-time DIY influencer. I've lived in this home for almost 2 years now. The way I laid out the space was I just really wanted it to feel welcoming and cozy when people came in. Welcome to my entryway. Over here is a piece of art that I made in memory of my sister. It's covered in butterflies because that's what her name meant. It took me 2 days to make this, and I'm honestly so in love with it. And if you follow me this way, I'm going to show you the longest project I've ever done, which was my archway. It took me 53 days, but it was so worth it. The Home Depot has really helped with my renovations because they offer a lot of options. My favorite tool in the Home Depot app has to be the product locator, because anytime I need something and I'm not sure where to find it, all I have to do is search it in the app and it'll tell me exactly what aisle and what bay I need to go to, so that way I always look like I know what I'm doing. So this is actually my favorite room in the house, which is the living room, and it also has the most DIYs out of all the rooms in our home. I saw this coffee table online that was $5,000, and I thought, no way am I paying $5,000 for a coffee table, so I actually made this one for $75. And if you follow me this way, it's the DIY that gave me the confidence to do all the projects in my home. Our DIY fireplace, and I think it just adds so much to the space. And this way is my kitchen. We were able to customize it when we were building, but the one thing I had to fight for were these countertops. They originally wanted to give me granite, but I said no, I really would love some quartz, and that's what I got. And if you follow me through this door, this is where all the DIY magic happens. It's my DIY workshop. And this is the garage. Over here is where all of my power tools are, and honestly one of my favorite spaces. I know I said it was a living room, but this space definitely makes me feel the most confident. When we moved in, our garage just had standard concrete flooring. So one day we just ran to Home Depot, got the supplies, and started working on the floors. And now it is one of my favorite things about our garage. I love to be in here, and on those days when I'm feeling like I don't think I can do a project, I have my little reminder, si se puede, so that way I can tell myself, yes I can, because I totally can. Now let's head upstairs. And this is my gallery wall, which is one of my favorite walls, and also where our cat eats. She loves to look at our family photos. So now we are in bedroom. We did add this molding detail to the back wall, and I updated these nightstands with a little bit of fluting, some paint, and new hardware. I DIY'd this frame for our TV, and it looks like the infamous frame TV, but it is just a regular old TV. So pop this frame off, add it back on, and we got a frame TV. Oh my gosh, moving from an apartment to a house was the best thing that's ever happened to me. I love not having like upstairs neighbors. I love having like a garage right next to my house and not having to go up like flights of stairs or an elevator to like haul up all my groceries. And this is the office. I've been working on trying to make a nice space for Chris to work. And so I made this DIY built-in. I did the Roman shades. This is my gallery wall. We're working on getting some photos in here. Still not sure what we're gonna fill the frames with, but I also DIY'd all of the trim on these walls. We painted it, and now this is what it looks like. So that concludes the rest of my home tour for now. If I could change anything about our space, it would definitely be the backyard. It's just not a space we like to hang out in, and it's just very simple. Let's change that, and let me take you through me renovating the backyard. I went through the Home Depot app and started seeing what kind of outdoor furniture they had. And they had so many options for rugs and fire pits and even outdoor sectionals, which I'm so happy because the one that I got is beautiful. Delivery from the Home Depot app is actually pretty amazing. It came literally next day and I was so shocked. So in order to make the string lights, what we need are some 1x2s, some planters, and some concrete. The first thing we're gonna work on is taking our 1x2s and making sure they are ready to be outdoors. And we're going to use some outdoor decking stain, and that is gonna ensure that our wood stays safe, rain or shine. So once you got the deck stain on, you can take your planters and it's time to really make this project come to life. And you're gonna mix your cement and pour it into your planters, but make sure the 1x2s are already in there so that way they're nice and centered. And then once you start pouring the concrete in, you're gonna pour it about a quarter of the way. And once that's done, you're going to let it set overnight. And then the next day, you're gonna add in your soil and your flowers, if you want them, and add on our string lights. So in order to add on the string lights, you're gonna drill a tiny hole at the top of your 1x2 and put in a little cup hook. And once those hooks are in, you can string up your lights and you're ready to go. Now that the backyard renovations are complete, it's time to show you guys what it looks like. Let's go. Welcome to the new backyard space. So over here is the sofa. It was actually a sectional, but I split it in two to make the most use of the space. And if you look behind me, these are the DIY string lights, and I think they make the space look so magical, and I absolutely love what they're doing here. And this way is the fire pit, so we can stay nice and cozy, just like the indoor fireplace. We like to keep it cozier. And my favorite part in the whole backyard has to be this awesome egg chair. The Home Depot has really helped with my backyard renovations because I was not only able to get my DIY supplies from there, but I was able to furnish the whole backyard with all of their outdoor furniture, so it really was a one-stop shop. To anyone afraid of starting DIY, just go for it because honestly, it's like riding a bike. You don't just wake up one day and know how to ride a bike. You need to practice, and eventually it's second nature to you, and I feel like it's just like that when it comes to DIYing. At first you're afraid, but once you start getting comfortable with those power tools, it's second nature to you. So if I can build it, so can you. Thank you for watching my Sweet Digs renovation. To watch more videos, click here, and to subscribe, click here.